Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Yay! I find like I have to applaud for myself every time I make the time to film, because the routine here is feed the babies, change the babies, put them to bed, make food, clean myself. I'm still supposed to work out to improve my condition and my body after giving birth, and I want to film. So priorities are shifting. I don't care, I haven't worked out today, I want to film. Anyways, we are here. I want to empty my empties box and talk about the products that I have here. I think it's been quite a while since I filmed one of these, so there's quite a lot of product, and I am yeah, I want to share my thoughts, because for some of them I really have a lot of thoughts. Let's start from something very recent. I don't really have thoughts on these. I did a sheet mask day after washing my face in the evening, and I put on these Corica Beauty K-Beauty eye patch masks and this slice sheet kiwi mask from Coco Star. These were completely dried out and I've had them for a while, but oh, they were also expired. I've had them for a long time. These were expired in July 2020. Oops. So that explains why they were super dry. I put them on, they didn't stick, I threw them out. Whereas these eye patches were nice, nothing to write home about. But I wanted to take the opportunity to remind you to use your sheet masks and remind myself that I need to finish my sheet mask stash, because these things expire and I've had them for a long time and they're not part of my routine. So I need to be better at it, and since I spend most of my days makeupless, I think it's a good time to use my sheet masks instead of doing my skincare only in the morning. I can do a sheet mask and then my skincare after I fed the babies, for example. Then hair color. I had a little bit of a flirt with Joico Lumishine again. I used to be a model for the Joico Lumishine line here in the Netherlands back in 2014, and when I moved to the US I had to stop using it because it was not available for consumers, only for hairdressers. And then I moved to L'Oreal, and now I found Joico again, and I was like, oh, I'll just buy it and go back to it. But honestly, I had to mix my shade because they don't have my exact shade. I have to mix it, and I'm not about that life. So I'm glad I'm done with the Joico. I was using 5RRC, which is a red copper light brown, and I am a level 5, but I usually use RC, so a bit less red. And this was extremely bright red, too bright, too red. I didn't like it. I had to mix some brown to darken it a level 4 neutral brown, and it was just too complicated. Every time the color was different because I didn't weigh it to mix it. I kind of went by eye/volume of the tube, and it was too complicated. So unfortunately, I love the Lumishine formula. It does bleed a lot, but it has less ammonia, so it smells less, and I like that idea with having kids in the house and when I was pregnant. So unfortunately it bleeds a lot more on me than what I usually use, which is the L'Oreal Magie Rouge. I use the shade 564, which is 5RC, red copper, and I have to scour the internet every time I need to buy this, because it's not a shade that is easily available, and as I said, I don't want to mix, so I want this shade, and I just bought four boxes the last time. I'm hoping that I will be able to continue using it because it's my favorite. Oh, and here I found the Nat Neutral Brown from Lumishine. That's also done. Very happy about that. Then, disappointing product that, however, I finished is the Revolution and Sally Hughes Butter Clean Makeup Meltdown Cleansing Balm. Now, I don't mess with Revolution. I don't care for their way of copying other brands, or how they became big copying other brands, and I tried their formula a long time ago and I really didn't like it. The eyeshadows had absolutely no pigmentation or staying powder or anything. So the only reason why I bought this is because Sally Hughes is quite a big name in the beauty industry in the UK. She wrote books and has a column on newspapers and stuff like that. And I thought, well, if she put her name on it, it must be good. It's not. Doesn't clean enough, doesn't feel very good, burned my eyes. Just no. Just no. I'm using now the e.l.f. cleansing balm, and it's same price point, way better than this one. So I do not recommend it. I am very sad that Sally Hughes put her name on this, because now I'm not gonna buy anything else from that range, because, and I don't really believe in her collaborations with them anymore. So yeah, this one was a disappointing product. Another cleanser that I did like, these are like first step in evening makeup removers, the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser. This is a cream cleanser, not a balm, not an oil, it's a cream cleanser. It feels very nice, very smooth, and it doesn't strip your skin. It feels almost moisturizing, and I really enjoyed it actually. I even cut out some to get it all out. This is the small size. They have a bigger giant size, and I would consider repurchasing, but I have a slight preference for my Body Shop cleanser, so I purchased that, as you've seen in my last haul. So, but this I can definitely recommend. It's I had a very positive experience. I would repurchase. Another skincare item that I would definitely repurchase is the Purito Daily Go-To Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. I loved this. This had such a hype last year in the summer, and then also there was a whole issue with the SPF numbers not being correct, but it was all kind of explained. I don't remember what happened, but can you actually see me through these glasses? Maybe I'll just do this as I usually do. Back to the sunscreen. This one is a beautiful formula. It's glowy, it's hydrating, it's a cream that is a bit more consistent than what I used to use for oily skin, but this past year that I was pregnant, my skin went to normal, not oily. I'm even like going on the dry side, or maybe dehydrated side, I don't know. I actually, like, my neck is peeling, the sides of my face, I don't know what's happening. Anyways, I really enjoyed this. I finished it all. It's a huge tub of 60 mils, and it lasted me through the whole sunny season, let's say, and well into the winter. So yeah, I really liked it. I would definitely repurchase it when I finish the rest of my sunscreens, and if my skin remains like this. I think if I go back to being oily after my hormones settle after the babies, this might be a bit too much, but it felt really nice. So yeah, just maybe applying it with enough time for it to set down before makeup, something like that. But for normal skin, combination skin, if you're not very oily, this is amazing. I really liked it. Crying baby means you get to meet Luca. He had pooped himself, needed to be changed, and now hopefully he will sleep while sitting here with me, because his brother is sleeping so nicely. Anyways, I was going through my empties. Next up is a Good Molecules toner. This is the glycolic exfoliating toner, and I'm not a big glycolic acid person. I don't use glycolic AHAs as much as I use BHAs, because I originally have oily skin. So I managed to finish this one, but it took me a very long time, and I don't know, I'm not really an AHA person. They had sent this to me and I enjoyed it. It didn't hurt, and it didn't like sting my skin. It did its job. So yeah, nothing to say about it. I do like Good Molecules toners. Usually the niacinamide toner is my favorite, and this one comes in a nice glass bottle. It's a good AHA toner if you're into it. A surprising product that I really enjoyed is this Selfless by Hyram Peptide Q10 and Ginger Serum. I finished it all. I really enjoyed it. It's like I use it in the morning as a hydrating moisturizing serum. It's a very jelly, watery jelly type of consistency, and it works really nicely. I really enjoyed it, and I would repurchase. It's actually in my wish list, or like in my cart at Cult Beauty. This is a line that is in collaboration between the Yankee List, who makes the skincare, and Hiram, who's a creator, YouTuber, that I used to follow some time ago when he was a bit of a smaller channel. And yeah, it's a nice line actually. They have quite a few other things, and they're often on sale on Cult Beauty, so I would definitely repurchase. This one is 30 mils and I paid 9 or 10 euros for it, so definitely a good option right there. I really like the packaging too, better than the droppers of The Ordinary, for example. Body care, I finished one of my gradual tanners. This is the Garnier Ambre Solaire After Sun, and this one has a little bit of a gradual tanner in it, and I really enjoy it. I buy it every summer and I use it all summer in between my tans, or when I go on holiday, to maintain my tan and to then just gradually keep it at a nice level. Really good moisturizer itself, also without the gradual tanner, and it doesn't stain my sheets or anything, so I really enjoy it. I think I still have one that I bought extra last summer, but that I didn't use up, so really enjoy this one. I finished my last vitamin E oil from Nature's Bounty. I used this on my belly while I was pregnant and afterwards, and I finished it. Again, I'm not super sure it did much. The idea is that vitamin E also helps with keeping the skin moisturized, elastic, and will help either heal or prevent stretch marks. Now, I had a twin belly and there is no preventing stretch marks there. In general, there is no preventing stretch marks. It's a genetic thing. It depends on your skin type, depends on the size of your belly, so there's no preventing stretch marks. I want to say my belly is ruined. It is, to be honest. So much excess skin, so many stretch marks. Yes, I got 2 babies out of it, but I don't think I'll ever dare wearing a bikini again. And I am one who would go naked to the beach if she could, because I don't like tan lines. So this is very confronting to me, but it's a whole like different topic. I was using this one. It was a nice oil to put on the skin. It felt good. It kept my skin moisturized. I never had like itchy, dry skin that is typical in pregnancy because the skin stretches. So I think this one did a good job. I applied it every evening because it being an oil, it doesn't also absorb very fast, and it would then stain my clothes. So I preferred to apply it in the evening. It can stain my my nightgown. It doesn't really matter, or my t-shirt that I sleep in. It doesn't really matter. I finished a shampoo in the meantime. This is the Giada Cosmetics Hyalurvedic shampoo for red hair, and I don't know, this brand is super hyped in Italy as a very organic, natural brand, and this one was a shampoo with herbs that should help with the reflexes and maintaining the red hair color. I did not see any of that. I felt like I needed a little bit more from my shampoo. I have quite oily skin, but also an oily scalp, so I felt like I needed a bit more. I will not be repurchasing it, also because these are not very cheap. So yeah, not really anything that I love. Nail polish remover. I use the one with acetone because I have no patience, so I need something that removes my my nail polish quickly. I finished the Boscia Revitalizing Black Hydration Gel. I think I've had this since 2017 from like a Sephora gift with purchase when I was in the US. I finally went through it. It was okay. It actually felt a little bit, it had one of these heating, hot to cold type of effect on the skin, which I didn't love. I would not repurchase it. I used it because I was on a mission to finish minis last year while I was emptying out my beauty room for the baby to make it the twins room. So yeah, I finished this one. Would not repurchase it. It was really weird. I finished and repurchased already my favorite nighttime eye cream. This is the La Roche-Posay Redermic Retinol Eye Cream. It's a very nice creamy eye cream. It has retinol in it. It gives me the illusion maybe, or it feels like I'm doing something for my under eye other than hydration. This one does both, and it has a little bit of retinol. It never irritated my eyes. I never had watery eyes that I have had before with other eye creams, like the Paula's Choice one actually did make my eyes water. This never did it. It's really good eye cream in itself, plus it has retinol, so bonus there. Only for the evening. During the day I use the ginseng one, the Origins. Talking about Origins, I finished my last sample size of the ginseng tinted moisturizer, and you've seen in my haul I already repurchased 2 of the big size. Usually I just have the big size, but sometimes in these Christmas sets or gift with purchases you get these minis, and before getting another big size I wanted to get through. I had 2 of these last year to finish and I went through them. This is my favorite tinted moisturizer. I love it. I keep it in my bathroom actually with my skincare instead of with my makeup, because it has SPF 40, so I can just wear that. It's so sheer coverage that you can apply the amount that you need for sunscreen, and it has SPF 40, so it feels really good. And the last 2 items that I finished are my Maybelline Lash Sensational Primer and the Sky High Mascara. Now I have 1 more of these primers, and then it's impossible to find online or in store. I think they discontinued this one. I am going through my last tube, my last backup, but I just saw a video yesterday from someone that I follow, I don't remember who it is, that said they tried the Sky High Primer. So I think Maybelline is just bringing out a new one of these, just the Sky High version. And I have the Sky High Mascara. It's my everyday mascara. I already have another one in use. I like it, so I'm actually looking on the internet the whole time to see when they release the primer again, because I want it. I really like the effect of having a primer under my mascara. It really does something. I was toying with the idea to buying the Max Stack mascara, but that thing is like 20 something euros. With this one being 15, but I only buy it when it's 1+1 for free, so I only buy it half price at €7.50. So I cannot justify, even with 25% off MAC, I cannot justify buying such an expensive mascara when I have this one that I really enjoy. So yeah, those were the final empties, I guess, of my last quarter of 2022. The basket is empty. I can start over, and yeah, I'm excited for new things. I've been taking some time, as I said, to go through my makeup and film and do my makeup for myself, because if I don't make it a priority, it's never gonna happen. And these twins are still very needy, and they give me maybe an hour and a half in between feeds to be able to do something for myself when I don't have to hold them because I can't sleep. And with 2 kids, you have double the chance that they can't sleep. Like usually with 1 kid, they sleep, or at least Andrea used to sleep quite well, and I didn't have to hold her very often, maybe 1 nap a day, a few times a week. And now with these 2, if one does well, the other one might have issues, and they have a bit of belly cramps, and yeah, they need me, babies, right? So making it a priority a little bit for myself these days. I also did my makeup inventory, so I'll be sharing that soon, filming that soon. And I'm thinking a little bit about what to do about my project pan. I don't think I'm gonna do a finale of last year's project pan. It's a bit late and it went quite well. I discussed the results for my Italian project pan that I did on my Instagram. So that finale went, and I am setting up my new one. I will probably come and discuss that when I figure out exactly how I want to do it. And yeah, I hope your beginning of the year is going well. I am going to go and chill on the couch with this one so that my back doesn't break. I've been trying to stay straight up. But they're going to towards the 4.5 kilos, so they're getting chunky monkeys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me. I loved reading all of your comments and your enthusiasm for seeing my videos back in my previous video. I'm hoping to keep it up. This week it's 2 times in a week, but next week might not be anything. I can't promise a frequency, but I'm gonna try to do my best to keep sharing. Also, I can only do these type of videos where I don't have to do my makeup live, or I don't have to do swatches, things like that, because then I really need a table in front of me to do that. But for these chatty videos, sitting on the bed is fine. And I am hoping to do my inventory next. That's what is for me most exciting, especially because I played with Excel a lot. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go with this little baby, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Look at him. Look at him.